Good morning and welcome to today's top 10 stories from TheMatrix newspapers, Friday morning, the 17th of October 2025. I am Esther Ajoy. From our lead story on page 2, in a decisive move that marks a new chapter for Nigeria's electoral body, the Senate on Thursday confirmed Professor Joash Ampleton as the new chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission. Says I was never part of Tinubu's legal team at Presidential Election Petitions Court. Promises to review Electoral Act to fix timeline inconsistencies. Yaga Africa says Anambra election will be Ampleton's first major test. Over to page 3. The Nigerian government is facing mounting pressure to review the recent presidential pardon list following widespread criticism over the inclusion of individuals convicted of serious crimes. Falana says review necessary in interest of justice in national morality. Fagbemi says the presidential pardon still under review, not yet final. Still on page 3, the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has confirmed that the country's much anticipated open banking system has not yet gone live, contrary to earlier reports suggesting an August 2025 rollout. If you go over to page 2, you would find out that the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority has dismissed claims by Senator Ojo Kalu that Nigerian pilots operate aircraft under the influence of substances, calling the allegation false, misleading, and harmful to the aviation sector. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Nyesom Wike has criticized former Anambra State Governor Peter Obi for condemning the condition of public schools in Abuja. Support for the planned October 20 nationwide solidarity march demanding the unconditional release of detained IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is gathering momentum, with former Senate President Adolphus Wabara and the World Igbo Congress declaring their full backing. From global news, India's foreign ministry has dismissed claims by United States President Donald Trump that Prime Minister Narendra Modi agreed to halt Russian oil imports following a recent phone conversation. Stakeholders in the Nigerian aviation and security ecosystem have commenced a full-scale review of the National Civil Aviation Security Program to align with the International Civil Aviation Organization's global best practices. And on page 25 for sports news, Premier League clubs are divided over whether to introduce the controversial new salary cap before next month's vote of financial regulations, BBC Sports has been told. And from entertainment news on page 22, singer Shay Shay has opened up about her 4-year break from the music scene, describing it as a deliberate period of isolation for self-reflection and personal growth. And that will be all for now. You can read up the rest of the news from TheMatrix newspapers and stay with us as we bring you more interesting updates from TheMatrix News. I am Esther Ajoy. Do have a lovely weekend.